All right. Hey. What's up, y'all? This is Carlos, and welcome to the Water Bear podcast. So, for those that don't know, Water Bear also is synonymous with Aquarius, which is my sign. And so, this podcast is going to be talking about diving into the Aquarius mindset and traits and all that. So, I'll go ahead and do a quick introduction here before I introduce my special guest. So Aquarius, some of the things that a lot of people say about Aquarius is that we're very creative. Some people say we're intelligent and eccentric. So we like to be different. Okay. If somebody's going left, we're probably gonna go right just because. And and the bad one, the bad one a lot of people say I've been accused of is being robots or being like emotionally cold or you sound like
through the motions.
You could you can see it. Okay. Dang. Okay. So so if y'all checked out the Brown Liquor and Cigars podcast that I was a part of, we wrapped up that show I think like this summer. Was like the last episode we did. And so Keshia and Skylar were on there on this episode. And so that's why I had to have them back for this first episode.
Giving them hell for the 5 days.
Yeah. Because I made a comment. I said, hey, if there's some tension in a relationship, I might need some time to cool off. And so I said, well, maybe I might need an hour, a day, a couple days. I might need 5 days. It was just an example. Yeah, when I said 5,
5 days, we couldn't let that slide.
I got ripped.
No, that was a bit much.
It was too much. Okay.
Way too much. About 3 or 4 days too much.
That's it. Okay.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, before we dive in here, I want to introduce my guest. So first of all, we have to my right, we have Keshia. Keshia Dawn. Hi. All right. And Keshia, you mind letting the guests know about yourself or anything?
Hi, yes, everyone. So I am Keshia Dawn. I am a native of Dallas. I'm a local author, speaker, writer. I'm a podcaster as well.
Right.
So
right.
Yes, happy to be here.
Yes. Oh, and where can people purchase your books and follow your podcast?
Anywhere where books are sold in the main spaces that you can find podcasts, go there. You can find me. I'm also a sisterhood life coach. I'm a relations self expert. So you can find me on IG under the Sisterhood Life Coach, on YouTube under Keshia Dawn, Amazon. You can find all of my books.
Nice. Okay.
What's your sign?
I am a Libra, a true
Libra.
October Libra.
Oh, October Libra. Okay, we're gonna get to that too.
I know. We got to talk about the Libra.
Right.
I know a few.
And then to my left, we have Skylar.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you want to tell the listeners about yourself?
I don't have a long rap sheet like the rest of these
not
famous people over here. I'm just Skylar. I'm an accountant. I do have an IG page that I don't post anything but my family and running, but it's at Skybroski. And I'm a Capricorn. The best that's
Capricorn.
out there.
Okay.
Hey, okay. Best sign. Okay, all right. Okay, so speaking of. All right. So, I gave a notice to the potential watchers, listeners, whatever you want to call them, before I started this episode. And I said, I need y'all to tell me your top traits. So be it good or bad. I didn't have them sway it. Good or bad about Capricorns and Libras.
Oh my Lord!
I had nothing but positive things
How
about
nervous
it.
Hey,
How
all
nervous.
right. So I'm gonna start with you, Skylar. So this is
Start with
since it's your
I must
birthday.
be bad. So usually you start with the person.
Yeah.
You're good. I'm bad. Okay, go ahead.
Your birthday. Oh, and then can we get your birthday? It don't have to be the year. Just
I don't mind the year. I'm proud
day,
of my age.
day and month.
I am January 17th,
January 17th.
1987.
Ooh,
Yes, I'll be good 35.
And
right.
Keshia.
October 5th, 1976.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's
I am
up.
46. What?
Hey.
Okay.
And then mine's February 4th, 1985.
Yeah, birthday's coming up.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Yay.
Yep. All right. So Capricorn. Yeah. All right. It's a mixed bag of things they said here. Let me see. All right. So these are the
the truth tonight.
Right.
Shake the devil. Shake the devil.
Now, before I read this, I will say now some of these people, y'all might need to get a little help because y'all had some issues with Capricorns. It's kind of obvious they have some personal issues.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I think they do. They have some personal issues with Capricorns.
Wow, yeah.
So this is just a list of some of the things they said. So
Carlos is like, I'm just putting it out there.
right,
I
I'm
didn't
just
say that.
disclaimer.
It ain't me.
It ain't me.
Yeah.
So they said crazy and untreated. I don't know about untreated. What do you mean? Like
undiagnosed?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's kind of what I thought too.
Oh,
They say
no.
know-it-alls, unforgiving,
Yeah.
values, boundaries, and expect the worst. So I guess like a pessimist.
Oh, like a pessimist. Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay. Excel in management.
Okay.
Money is very important to
It
this
sure
sign.
is. Bills are due.
Right.
every month.
I would say
Every
money is probably important to all the
Very,
signs.
it
It
should
should
be.
be. Right.
It should be.
Right.
That sign was broken.
Right.
Right.
Now this I definitely do not agree with. I don't know why this person. I think this is what I mean when I say I think you might need to seek help because
Oh no.
to just say this, I think this is one person.
No, let's
It's
go
a-
with it.
It's a fake and wants attention.
Oh,
No, that's not you.
No.
That was not me. I can't
Yeah.
roll with that.
Yeah,
No.
I don't see you.
See, some
being
of those
that
things
way.
have to be individualized
Yeah.
because I have people in my life that are Capricorn. And then again, are
Mhm.
these a lot of women saying that about Capricorn men or
I don't know. I didn't give a. I just said,
just
hey,
said-
just tell me the traits. Oh, and I got a few more.
Okay, let's go. Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's go.
All right. Okay.
Get deep.
So this says the last bit here says evil, insensitive, cold-hearted, controlling bullies.
Oh.
Oh.
But you know what? As
Oh.
a Capricorn, I won't say that they are lying.
Oh.
On which
wait.
ones? Like
wait.
really?
Yes. I
Well,
think-
no, not the fake.
Oh, no.
No.
The fake and seeking
And
attention.
attention, you're not an attention
No,
seeker.
no. But
yeah.
that last one, evil, insensitive,
Oh,
cold-hearted,
Wait, so you saying you are
and
evil?
bullies? I will say that is those are our negative traits that
okay.
can come
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Okay.
Have I been cold-hearted? Yes, I have. I've done things to people on purpose just to poke them. Yes,
Gotcha.
I have.
Yeah.
Would that be labeled as
I've done
bullying?
that too.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
Mhm.
But usually it is well deserved.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa,
Deserved.
well
It is
deserved.
usually in retaliation.
Mhm.
No.
I would say that for some of the things on the list, I can agree with. Crazy, I think everybody's a little crazy. You just gotta
Yeah.
find the crazy you like and live with that type.
Oh,
So
yep.
that's okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Know it
with
alls, of course. The running joke
That
in my
I
house.
agree.
Yes.
That you know.
Yeah, the running joke in my house is, oh, he thinks he's never wrong. It's
Oh,
not
See, we need
always
Brittany to
wrong.
pop in now.
Yeah,
So she could tell.
Yeah.
See-
And I always tell them, you're absolutely right. I am never wrong. So therefore, I just said you were right.
But do
Now,
you
I
mean
will-
that when you say that? Do you really mean that you're never wrong?
I mean, my track record's pretty
Oh,
good.
my Lord. Help me, Jesus.
Where's Brittany? I'm gonna call her. Hey,
Be here.
I'll say I'm about 90% right.
90. Okay.
90%.
90%. Okay.
90% of the
Not
time,
too much
I
air.
am
Me
right.
too.
Yeah.
I get that.
And that's humbly speaking.
Oh.
Humbly
Okay.
speaking.
Oh.
Well,
All right.
I get
Yes.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I could be a know-it-all. Yes, I can
Mhm.
definitely do that.
Yeah.
So I could be quite a few of those
Huh.
things on that
On the
list.
list, you could
Yeah.
be.
I
these
could be a
things.
few.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, know-it-all.
Mhm.
The only thing that I really disagree with is the fake and needs attention. Because for
Yeah,
me,
I don't see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of like stick to myself
Mhm.
until I get to know people. It takes me time to warm up. Insensitive, I could see that because I'm pretty brutally honest,
Yes.
and some people can't handle it.
And they call it insensitive.
Yeah,
when it's
or
just, I'm just give you
cold-hearted.
the truth.
Yeah, I work under if you don't want to know, don't ask me.
Yes.
Yeah, but I will say to me, because I've known both Keshia and Skylar for a long time. Skylar, I've known you for like long time.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So
Truth in 'em.
right, but
Yes.
I will say that you've never, at least to me, I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else. Like in our friend group, you've never told me like any kind of brutal truth. Like I ask you something, you're gonna tell me like the real deal, but you're not. I never seen you say it in a way that was like disrespectful or like damn. Or like,
Yeah.
Oh,
damn,
yeah,
why you say it
yeah.
like that?
But the
All right.
truth doesn't have to hurt.
Yes,
It-
that is so true.
The person
It
who's
doesn't.
receiving
It
it
doesn't.
may take it as that like,
Yeah.
I can't believe she said that. Well, she
Yeah.
just told you the
The
truth.
truth,
He just
right.
told you the truth.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that it's going to be insensitive as people are
Right.
saying. It's just the truth.
And I think it is a lot in the delivery. And
Yeah,
I think
I
that
agree.
Yes.
I agree.
that's
Yeah.
something that took me a lot of time to
Mhm.
develop.
Yeah.
Because there was a time where it was really just you're gonna get this message how this message come out.
Yeah.
And it was and you know, and people when you take that,
Yeah.
they can take it offensively or it's disrespect, and it's always like, well, that was never my intent. So
Mhm.
then what ends up happening is I'm just going to close out and I'm not going to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
So those are your far
Yeah.
extremes to where
Mhm.
I might open up to you and give you emotion. I might give you some truth, but the moment you say, "Oh, that's disrespectful" or this and that, then I'm just going to stop speaking to
I'm
you in
going to
general.
stop just
Right.
giving
And then
you
I'm gonna
me.
be closed off. Yes.
Yes,
Then I'm gonna come off
absolutely.
as closed off
Mhm.
and things as shy,
Mhm.
things like that. But I'm none of those. It's just
Yeah.
I know you're too sensitive for my type of delivery. So that took
Right.
me some time to practice that.
Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
don't come off as cold-hearted or insensitive.
Yeah.
So it really takes time. Like that's a skill that I had to
Mhm.
really work on.
Oh,
So
I
Yeah.
get
I'm
it.
not
I'm
just
saying.
like it doesn't feel like I'm bullying.
Yeah,
It's
right,
the-
right.
it's the compassion side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
true.
that's I'm
Mhm.
still that's a work in progress for me as well. But I've always been like that. Like I'm just gonna tell it like a TI is. But I was like, okay, I need to be a
Just
little bit
be
more
compassionate,
compassionate, so
too.
it won't
There-
people think
yes.
you're so mean. I'm not
Yeah.
mean. I'm just being honest with you. But I guess everyone can't take it how you issue it out. So
Right.
Exactly.
I get that.
Right, that's true. So one question I want to ask is, okay, just boom,
Right.
boom. We just had a little mood lighting there,
Right.
but but one question, Skylar, I want to ask you, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Brittany is a Taurus.
Yeah, she is. They
We
say
talked
we
about that
match
last time, I think.
really
Yeah,
good.
and
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that because Taurus people, to me, they also are very straight and to the point. Like you never really have to. All the Tauruses I know, you never have to guess where they're coming from.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
So
You do
with
not.
that, with
Yeah.
that, do y'all
That's
have?
good.
Do y'all ever have periods or like? Because I know you don't have a problem being honest with people, and I know
Mhm.
from what I know about her, she doesn't have a problem being honest with people.
Not
either.
one bit.
Do you find each other being sensitive at times to receiving that honesty from each other?
No.
That's good.
And
Okay.
surprisingly, it's the one thing I will say is communication has never been an issue for us.
That's so good.
Wow, that's huge.
That is
Because
so
It
good.
is for most
Mhm.
relationships.
Mhm. That's
well,
really good.
you got
Yeah.
two people
Mhm.
that refuse to be in a situation where communication is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
It
Mhm.
works. And you have two people that are fine with communication. We're fine with opening up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we always understand that for us to actually be in a marriage, I got to understand your intentions.
See.
And if I'm with you, I know whatever you're telling me, your intention isn't to hurt me
Mhm.
Right.
purposefully
Right.
anyway. Now,
Mhm.
if my feelings get hurt, then that's not because of you. That's just because you probably raised the mirror to something
Yes.
and made me look at something that
Absolutely.
I've been trying to avoid.
Yeah.
So I always take anything that she tells me as she's trying to improve something,
Mhm.
either improve
That's
me,
good.
improve our
That is really
relationship,
good.
improve our
Mhm.
standing, improve whatever it may be, and vice versa. So we never really have those conversations of, oh, this hurt my feelings or things like that. Sometimes we literally started off with like, look, I can't say this any other way but this.
That is so healthy.
And
That is so freaking
right.
healthy.
Yeah.
that's the
Because
only
if
way
you give
we
that
started.
lead in, then it's like, all right.
Yes, because
Yeah.
communication is so needed and it's so necessary in a relationship, and not
Yeah.
just husband and wife, but across the board.
Yeah, friends,
And
everything.
Yes,
And
and
I
so,
always
so,
do that.
so many people are afraid to communicate. So that is like wonderful that you all implement that and have that. But like you said, that you have to get with someone who, I guess, honors that as
Mhm.
you
Yes.
do,
Right.
and then it's
Mhm.
not a big
Mhm.
thing.
No, it's
You're
not.
not running from it.
No, because it's always late. Like anytime we have anything to say, it's always like, look, I'm trying to, and I can tell when she's trying to soften something,
Mhm.
and it takes too long.
Yeah.
And in
You're
our
like,
life,
okay, what you trying
Right,
to say?
right. our everyday life is really hectic, trying to rip and run and do everything. So
Right.
we'll just look at her like, hey, I don't need the nice shit. Just
Just
what you gotta
let's get
Keep
this
your
over with,
fluff,
right?
baby.
yeah, I don't
Right.
need the fluff. What do you need?
Absolutely.
Because if you can get it off your chest, when you live with somebody, you can feel the energy in your household when something needs to be
That's
said.
all for it. Yeah.
Then I don't like that. We both don't. So it's like, come on, let's just get it out.
That's the partnership. That's the friendship that you all have, and that partnership, and knowing and respecting one another.
Yes.
I think when you hold back, like, do you really respect me, or just tell me what it is, regardless if you think it's going to hurt me or not. I want you to respect me enough to tell me, to help me, to heal me, to mold me, to take me to the next level.
So that's the best way to put it. Yes, that's exactly how it is.
That's big what you just said. So are you saying that if you feel the person's holding back, that it's a sign of disrespect?
Yeah, because it's like, you don't care about me. You don't care about me enough to just be honest to help me. Because in that is some
here you
help.
go. He's about to hit you with the deep side.
There,
Go ahead, let it out, Lois. Let it out.
I've been guilty of that in the past. Not today, Carlos, but I've been guilty of that. Because, and I think, and I don't, and we were talking about this before the camera started rolling. So I want people to understand this about this show. Like, we are talking about astrology, and that is a big piece of it, and signs and all that, but never make excuses for the things you do with your sign. So like people will say, oh, well, I'm a Gemini, so that's why I do. I mean, that might be part of it, but that shouldn't be your whole thing.
Right.
But still improve on it. You don't have to accept your negative traits.
Right.
You don't have to accept them at all. You can always improve on them. And I hate when people go, I'm a this, or I do this, but that's cool. You and that can stay right where you are. And
bye-bye. Because it's just, like you said, it's a trait in you, but that's not all of who you are.
Right.
We can't live on that.
With that said, Aquarius people are very analytical, and I'm the kind of person, like, by the time I come to somebody with the issue, I've pretty much flipped it like every kind of way before I tell you like what I'm thinking. I don't know, because I want to know, like, okay, because it could be true. That is true. So I try not to do that. I try to say it more in the moment. But if I say it in the moment, sometimes, or in the past, my fear was that, it's gonna be ugly, or it's gonna cause an argument, or.
But sometimes you need that.
But exactly, sometimes you need that.
I can't help it. I'm an overanalyzer so bad. So.
Me too.
Same.
Yeah.
But it comes a time where it has to be said. Like, if you're sitting on board, if you already know something is starting to simmer, like, little things are bothering you, and then you're simmering, then they keep bothering you. All you're doing is just waiting to boil over, and then once everything comes out the pot, it can't go back in.
It can't.
Oh my God, that's a good
and I used to put it all out.
Oh,
Lord. And then it comes out.
You remember from 3 weeks ago on Tuesday when you said,
and
what?
Another thing.
And that's what you can't in all your relationships, marriage, friendships, everything, family.
You can't do that.
You can't do that, because once the pot start boiling over, you can't control that anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got to get to it before it becomes uncontrollable.
You have to think of it like that. That's the way we need to think of it, because you can't go backward.
You can't.
That's true.
It's out there.
Once it's out, it's said in a negative way. It's said at a heightened state. So you're better off just having that argument and moving on, instead of coming to somebody saying, well, you know what, this started last month.
Right.
Because the moment I hear that, I'm already checked out. I'm gone. No, because you've been sitting on this shit for a month. And now you want to complain about it? I don't want to hear that shit.
But see, I don't know, because I'm trying to, because I'm always, it depends on the thing. Because my thing is, and it goes back to what you said earlier, how you say it. So if you come to me and say, hey, I've been sitting on this for a while, and I'd be like, okay. So like, to me, that wouldn't faze me, because I know in my mindset I'd be sitting on a lot of stuff. So so for me, I'd be like, okay, I've been sitting on some stuff too. What we sitting on?
That's a wild.
Thank you.
If it's been 5 days, that's too long.
So if in the past, I would say, if I felt like it was small enough to sweep under the rug, it might be months, to be honest.
Come on.
But if it was small, but now I've learned
small, because
months.
And how much can you put under the rug before it starts showing up?
Because
so that's what I learned.
In the midst of that, it's going to be more added under the rug. You're going to have a whole lump and hill and mountain.
You're going to be falling all over them lumps.
Carlos.
But yeah, I mean, to not rock the boat, or you think, okay, well, I don't feel like arguing or whatever the case is, so I might not say certain things. Now I'm kind of
You giving it to them
different.
straight.
Yeah. I might have to kind of pull it back a little bit now.
Hey, it's the way
like,
to
well,
be.
you're telling me too much now.
I just think people need open and honesty. I just think it's helpful. I always think of when you're telling people, when you're talking and you're telling the truth right then and there, you're being real. That's helping someone.
Yeah, it is.
Because that's what I want. I want people. Don't sugarcoat for me.
Yeah, no, I don't want sugarcoat. Yeah,
just give me the
I don't
real.
need it. Yeah.
But see, I think Carlos is coming from a protective state where I want to tell you this, but also I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Right.
And that's a fine line to ride. But also, while you're keeping silent, you're protecting that person's feelings, but you're also chipping away at your own patience with that person.
Ooh. Yeah,
because
and
you're
yourself,
trying not
to snap at them.
Yes, because then you're going to become snappy with them because you're already in the back of your mind like, look, I already done bit my tongue so many times.
You gave me a fork, you're supposed to give me a spoon, damn it.
God damn it,
like, whoa.
the final straw.
That's it, I'm done.
And now the person looking at you like,
just
I could just give you another one.
Right.
But this is months ago. So,
Right.
You know?
Yes, and then he's like, you know what, you didn't make the bed last night. Now the fork is here. The fork is supposed to be here. I asked for a spoon. I eat my rice and my beans with a fork.
Right.
And I like when you fold my trousers.
Right.
Thank you. Then it just, that's that boil.
You know, it just comes
It's just like,
this is how you feel.
Yeah. See, so you can't worry about protecting them when it's eating away at you too. Because now you're helping them, but you're only helping them for the short term. Because in the long term, you're going to get chipped away enough, and then all that patience,
and it'll be bigger, something worse. Yeah, I've learned since we.
See,
getting
the
better.
help of us.
Hey, I'm getting better. Hey,
The time frame is better. We're not 5 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe not 5 days.
Just go ahead and talk it all the way through.
Yeah.
That's good. Good for you.
Well, maybe not all the way, but maybe I'll open the door. Hey,
We're all a work in
Progress, not perfection.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's right.
I love it.
All right. So now we're gonna get to these Libra traits.
And Libra traits, there need to be a whole couple pages on the Libra traits.
There's some long stuff.
Oh my God.
My 2 oldest girls' mother is Libra.
Oh, really?
I think
I didn't know that.
When's her birthday? I don't know, but I think it's around the 5th. I gotta
I'm
ask
the
them.
5th, yeah.
I think her birthday is either
She's
the 4th through the 6th.
swell woman.
Hey,
Swell
that's
woman
right.
you are.
You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that.
We go with it.
Carry on. Go, Carlos.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
So Libra. Okay, so I will give a disclaimer. Now, one of the people that gave me this is a Libra.
Okay.
Oh,
So
September
of course
Libra?
it's going to be.
October Libra. Do you know?
Oh, I think it's September Libra.
Okay,
we
we'll talk
talked
about that later.
Yeah. Oh, so before we get into your list,
Yeah.
so what do you feel the difference is between
I'm glad you
October
asked.
Libras?
I'm so glad.
Well, I think there are differences in September in October Libras. Not that I know a lot of September Libras. I know a lot of October Libras, and it just seems like we are the encouragers. We're loyal. We are those individuals. We are real. People don't like us because of the realness that we are sometimes, and we don't fake the funk. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that September Libras fake the funk, but go ahead. No, I'm just saying. You know?
If you had to pick out of the two, then
You're gonna pick the October.
I'm a little bit biased.
Just a little bit.
All right. So this is what they said. They said that Libras are the best. They are understanding, and they look at the glass half empty. So maybe they meant half full.
Half full.
They'll be more positive. I don't know.
Now, is that a person a Libra? That person a Libra?
This person was a Libra.
Okay, so of course we're gonna say that, but
Hey.
yeah, I agree. I agree. Understanding.
I feel like
I
that's
am
true. I
understanding
feel like that's true.
to an extent. Like sometimes if you're doing something stupid and you're doing it repeatedly, I
You
don't
can't
understand
understand
that. I don't.
You're not trying to.
You know, I'm not
understand,
trying to, nor am I trying to understand it because, baby, come on now. Come
What is
on.
going on?
Yeah, but half full, yes, not half empty, but I think she meant half full.
Okay. All right. A non-problematic, diplomatic, and like to keep the peace. Now I think that's Very
That
true.
is so true.
For
Now, I
Libras.
will bring you drama if you bring it to her. I will reciprocate your energy.
Right.
But you know what? No, none reciprocating the energies. That's something that people say, like, I'm going, whatever your energy, I'm going. No, because I don't want to be foolish like that. However, I cannot allow you to come over here with your drama.
So you're not a match the energy type person?
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be, but if it's brought to me and I'm
sometimes.
stuck against the wall,
I'm gonna give you what you give me.
Right. Catching me on the wrong day.
I have in a lot of ways, but this day and time, I'm like, no, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do that because it takes too much energy out of you. It drains you to be foolish like the other person.
That's true. It does.
Because I've been there. I've matched it. Like, you want it, let's go, but I don't want to do that anymore. So I've learned that.
Wisdom.
See, that's
I like
maturity.
that.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
It took a while.
Yoga or something so I can get to that point.
I think I heard. I think I saw Candy on like a Real Housewives episode say, "You go low, I go low."
Yeah,
I ain't Michelle Obama.
She did absolutely. I get it.
I'm with her on that.
I get that.
Okay. So another trait they said, image is everything.
Ooh, image is everything. I have a whole ponytail on my head right now. It's not. No, image is everything. Is how people perceive you. If that is true, then I'm always wanting to be my authentic self, so they can see that. I don't want to be anything fake. I don't want to give out any fake. I don't know, persona of who I am.
Right.
So maybe in that aspect of image is everything. Yes, I want to be my best so that you can see the real me.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense?
Now I will say, so Keshia, I saw your New Year's Eve outfit. So it does fit with this person saying that the image is everything.
Well, no, I'm pretty for myself. Now, image is everything. Does that mean I can't look pretty for myself?
No, that doesn't mean that. Yeah.
So it's not image is everything.
Yeah.
I just like to be pretty sometimes.
So what you're saying is that she just likes to look nice all the time.
That's
Not
right.
all the time.
Right.
That is the objective in life. But hey, please believe me. Come on, I got my days, honey, for real. I'm serious, y'all. Come on.
She go to Walmart fancy.
Hey, that's right.
No, I do not. Target. I go to Target fancy.
Oh, I like Target too. Yeah.
I mean, you have to. It's Target.
Yeah, that's true.
Target.
Target.
You can't wear sweats to Target.
Only if you have heels on with your sweats. You can
That's
go
the
on there.
only way.
I'm kidding. I'm a sneakers and jeans girl. I really am.
Okay. So the person also said that Libras take marriage seriously.
I don't know. I pass. I'm not married.
Okay, we're gonna go past that one.
But no, and that could possibly be true, which is why I'm not married, because I don't want to make the funk. I don't want to get into just
anybody or anything.
Yeah. Who wants to just get into something and it's not really meaningful? Could have been married, yes, but to what extent? To be unhappily married? Who wants to do that? I don't. So that is true. I do. I take it very seriously. If I get married, or when I get married, or if I get married, I only wanted to do it at one time.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep trying it out.
Right.
So I do.
Not like a menu.
No,
right. I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try that one.
Yeah. So I agree with that.
Okay.
I do.
All right. So now get into some of the not so good traits that these folks said. Now I will say they were a little lighter on Libra than they were on Capricorn. I will say that a little bit.
See.
A little bit.
There are some good, genuinely cool people.
We just trash over here.
Yeah, right. I was like, they mad at Capricorn. I'm like, why? What they do to you?
You pick somebody off.
Right. That's what I said too. So they said that Libras are capable of anything, and they said they can appear innocent and sweet, but can be backstabbers.
Backstabbers. I don't know about backstabbers.
Not that.
I would. What is a backstabber like?
You see, I stab them in the front.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, okay, backstabbers. No, read it again.
Okay, they're capable of anything, and
Yes.
they can appear innocent and sweet, but can be backstabbers.
Well, we are innocent and sweet until provoked.
Oh.
Seriously. So we are capable of anything because I can let you have it. I can go
Just
there.
flip,
I can
just
go
yeah.
there. I have a 17-year-old, and I think I'm a great mommy, right? My name is Keshia. So,
That's right.
you know, her and the school and everything. And I'm like, okay, you keep it up. I'm going to show you the 1995 Keshia.
No.
You know?
Oh, wait.
So, but you know, so we're capable of anything. I can be the
Not
sweet person that I am.
1995.
This sweet person that I really
It
try
went
to be,
down
and
that
I
year.
am. However, don't bring it to me.
Yeah.
Then I can give you anything. Yes, I
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, so with that, they said cool people, but don't get on their bad side.
There you go.
And then they
There you
said, see, now they're bringing it back to New Year's Eve.
Hey,
Can be very vain.
I don't see that. I don't.
You know,
know.
I don't.
Vain.
Seriously,
Do
I don't
you
see
think-
you. No, in
Yeah.
all seriousness, I don't see you. as
Yeah,
vain.
I don't know. What is that like?
Yeah.
Being vain. Like, I think I'm all that she poo poo. It's all about me. It's not about
Mhm.
you. That type of thing.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
No, not about that kind of person.
And then it also says they will do anything to keep a relationship.
Apparently not.
Apparently
Apparently not. I'm
not.
not in a relationship right now, so I don't think that part is true. Anything to keep a relationship? No. Try to talk your way through it. Try to counsel your way through. Try to do things like that. Possibly. But other than that, like, oh, I'll do whatever just to keep you. Oh, I'm the wrong one.
yeah,
Not me.
no,
That
I don't
won't
see
work.
you doing that.
Not
either.
I.
Yeah, I don't see
Not
that.
I. So.
Okay. All right. So yeah, those are the traits. So I will ask y'all.
Lord.
I'll let y'all.
What
I'm
they
a
say
little
about
nervous.
you?
I'm
What they
gonna
say about
let
you?
y'all nervous. I'm a little nervous about this one.
Okay.
From the Aquarius people that y'all know, do you think, and from what you know about me,
Okay.
do you feel like those traits are pretty true, or you think they're pretty off, or
So from
what's some
January
the 20th to February 21st, I believe.
Okay, now go down. What's the list of
traits,
Aquarius?
okay.
Yeah. What you got?
So
What you got?
eccentric,
Okay.
weird, kind of quirky sometimes.
I
Now,
don't
that
say
can't be me.
weird,
That
just
can't be.
eccentric.
That can't
Yeah.
be me. Creative.
Yeah.
One thing I've heard a lot about Aquarius too is that, like, humanitarian
Mhm,
type
I
people.
could
I
go.
don't.
Okay.
Depends on the
Yes.
day.
Givers.
I
Definitely
might not be.
givers.
Like I don't really like
Right,
that one. Give me that weird. I'll
Right,
take
right.
that.
I'll take
Say
that weird
weird.
one. I'll do that one.
Humanitarian, nah.
Right.
Crazy.
I'll donate a few cans here and
Right.
there. But I think
so.
we all
I
do.
would think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, the emotionless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can agree with that. I would
Okay.
think that is a check
Really?
on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all think I'm emotionless, or you think that?
I think you're
Aquarius
working on.
I think
getting
you're
better.
working on it. Yes,
I think you're
very
working on
good.
getting
You're
better
working
at
on it.
that.
Yeah.
You really? So I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there. So some people might get mad when they're watching this. I think Aquarius, and from the Aquarius people that I know, I think actually we're probably one of the most inwardly emotional signs.
Mhm.
Probably the most, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
and the reason why is we may not show it outwardly, and by the time we show it, we have gone through.
Yeah.
We done ran around the room 8 times. We done flip, turn. I mean, it's like we've gone through so much in our head before we let that emotion out, or whatever it is.
But that's because you didn't confront it up front.
Mm.
So, like you said, you're
'Cause you're-
inward. Your
Yeah.
emotions are inward.
You're
So that
holding
means
it.
you know how you feel,
Yeah,
but nobody else does.
Yeah.
So that could cause issues to where you feel like nobody is
There-
listening or
yes.
there for you
Mhm.
because you're not giving them the chance, because you're keeping all those emotions
Mhm.
inward.
And then
Right.
you'll be like, well, no one's there for me. Not saying you, but
Yeah.
some Aquarius that I'm thinking
Would
about,
think
you're
that.
not there for me. Well, I don't know how to be there for you because
Yes.
you're not sharing with me or showing me that you
Oh,
need me.
Yeah.
You
Because
know?
from what I
Uh-huh.
see, you're
Yeah.
doing fine.
Exactly.
And
Right,
then-
right. You seem cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you seem cool. You seem good. You're happy.
Mhm,
You're
mhm.
moving around. But inward, you having that own battle.
Mm.
And if people don't know that, people are gonna just let you do you.
Right, because they don't know.
Because they don't know.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
And that
Okay.
makes it difficult.
You gotta be like me and just let it out.
Just
Yeah.
You hurt my feelings. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why
I
y'all like
do it.
this? I don't understand it. We need to talk. Can we talk? I don't understand what's
And
going on.
I'm better. I will say I'm better. I think I've even grown a lot, even since we taped that episode.
Mhm.
So I'm better now. But I will say that to some of them people out there that told me in the past that I'm
Well, tell them.
emotionally, I'm
Tell
not gonna say
them.
no names, but
Tell them.
I've had a lot of. This is more so like romantic relationships.
Mhm.
So a lot of women have told me that they've also tried to push me to a point where they wanted a certain reaction out of me.
Yeah.
Why?
You don't push
Yeah.
folks.
Well,
don't
that's
do
because
that.
they want something.
They want
Yeah.
They want something.
But that's
from
how
you.
folks end up getting snapped. You want
Snap
something, and then
out.
you got snapped.
You want-
And
I
then-
will.
Something.
Los, I was just telling you, like I said, off camera. You know what? It's not you. They just didn't provide you an emotional safe space,
Yes,
That
he did
is-
say
and
that.
that's hard.
And that makes
but
sense.
that
though.
is even though we laughed about it, that is there's some truth to that, because sometimes that's been exactly it. Like I
Yeah.
haven't said certain things because I think, oh, no, they too sensitive to handle this, or they gonna fly
Yeah.
off the handle, or just a lot of
Yeah,
different
it's a
reasons.
lot of
Yeah.
different reasons.
Yeah.
So you got to be in an environment or with somebody that can give you a space to where you feel comfortable and you feel safe that you can express yourself.
To be
Mhm.
Because if you
vulnerable.
don't,
Right.
yes, to be vulnerable.
That's true.
And if you don't have that, that's when you're just going to eat it.
Mhm.
And when you do that, you're just going to wait until you just explode.
yeah.
And then, like you said, that's when you snap. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, that person that you're with, if they don't know these things,
Mhm.
to them, they're going to poke and prod because they're going to be like, well, I'm not getting nothing from you.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
most people, if they don't get any emotion from you, they'll take the
something.
anger.
Right, because it's
people-
better
Mm.
than
It's better
that's
than
true.
nothing.
That's true.
The worst thing to be is just at a stalemate where you're getting no emotion, because then I don't
Ugh.
know if you want to be here. I don't
They
know if you're
don't
happy
know.
here. I don't know if you're angry.
Mhm.
Angry, at least I know that you still care about the situation.
Yeah, that is true.
Because if
Yeah,
you're no
because if I'm
longer-
arguing with you,
Mhm.
then I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. And as a woman dating someone who's like that, it's like, okay, do you really want me? That makes
Yeah.
us start asking
Oh,
ourselves,
right.
like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
am I the one he wants? And then you'll go, yeah, I do. Well, how do I know?
Yep.
You're not telling me. You're not showing me. It's just,
Right.
it just leaves just a blank, like, okay, what do I need to do, Lord Jesus?
Yeah.
And
So-
see,
What can I do to get emotional out of it?
Yeah.
I know he hates this. I'm gonna do this shit every day.
right.
Until
To
he
get
tells
something
me.
Right.
from him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And see, now we'll say in my defense,
Mhm.
since there's no other Aquarius here
Mhm.
today,
Mhm.
but I have asked in the past, like, okay, well, what emotion are you trying to get me to see? And it's always, I
don't know.
I don't.
Something.
Like, well, I'm
anything.
right, and I'm like, well, I'm asking you,
Mm.
like, what am I not? Because in my head, I'm like, I'm giving you
You're thinking you're doing everything
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is needed and necessary.
right, and then when I ask it, it's like, okay, well,
You
gotta
ain't
be able
giving
to
me
tell
no guidance.
you must not be lovey-dovey type.
No, I am.
Oh, you are?
Mhm. Yeah, I am. I'm pretty affectionate if I'm in a relationship.
Are
It's
you a
just,
physical touch affectionate, or just
Mhm.
I do stuff for you like acts
Yeah.
of service?
Mhm.
or
Oh,
words
so let
of
me tell you about that.
confirmation,
Okay,
things
because
like
that
that.
love language stuff.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm big on that. I feel like that's
So-
important.
When I was married, that was when I first, right before I got married. I took the 5 love languages
Yeah.
test,
Mhm.
and so I feel so bad because when
You can't feel it. You can't feel bad.
Okay,
you can't
good,
feel
good.
it.
Okay, good.
But I felt so bad when I got the results because I was like, oh dang, that is me. So
That's good.
it was. How about I had a 5-way tie?
That's
Really?
good though.
Yeah,
Is that good?
That's a good.
Yeah,
to
I
me,
was-
So
to
now
me, I
what
thought it was
specific
good
things,
too.
So, because if not, then
Yeah.
it means you're lacking or slacking somewhere
Yeah.
else. Right?
Well, that,
So,
but also it means
it could
that
be
you
different
can-
things.
Yeah, but also that means you feel loved through a multiple range of different things. So that means you have, I think there's like words of affirmation, physical
Mhm.
touch, acts of service, and I think one is gifts.
gifts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So that means that you'll be happy with either one. So
Mhm.
to me, I
And
think
time.
that's better for you. Yes,
It's
and
a quality
time.
time.
Quality
Yeah,
time,
I
yes.
don't think that
Uh-huh.
would be mine.
So
Really?
yeah,
Quality time.
if you're even, that
Yeah, I'm
means you
pretty
can
even,
pretty
but
much take anything that somebody gives you and you will feel loved.
Oh,
Boom.
that's good.
Look
And
at
that's a
that.
good
Look at
thing.
that. See, look at that.
Yeah, so you'll take anything. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Quality time, you'll be happy with that. Physical touch, you'll be happy. A gift, you'll be happy. So that gives you, to me, a multitude of ways for somebody to love you. That's a good thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whereas
That
for me,
is.
I don't have that. I don't give a damn about your gift. I don't want your acts of service.
What
What is
I'm
yours?
big.
would
on-
Brittany give me the gifts that you
Is
give
it
him that he don't want?
Yeah.
I'll take
it from him.
And you know what's crazy is she does really, really good at giving gifts, and she puts a lot of.
But
thought
it
into
seems like y'all give each other good gifts, though. In all
I
seriousness,
don't know. I'm trash.
She has to tell
Really?
you what she
I'm
wants.
horrible at giving gifts.
Really?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't see
very
you.
bad at
Really?
it.
I don't see
No.
you being that way.
Man, I'm gonna tell the truth. A lot of the gifts that she gets from me, if you ever see, those are gifts that she's told me she's wanted.
Mhm, mhm.
I haven't had to put a whole.
Well, I
lot
mean, but at
of
least you're
thought
paying
into it.
attention to.
Yeah.
It's
what
not
she
hard. I
says she
ask,
wants.
what do you want?
That's
And
good.
I
I
provide.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because also she does make it hard to get her gifts because like I always tell you, there was one Christmas she wanted a purse. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this purse. I think like a week and a half before Christmas, she walks in with the damn purse.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what are you doing? Like, you just, she's like, well, I saw it and I wanted it. She's one of those people, if I see it and I want it, I'll go get it.
See, that's kind of me too.
And I'm like, well,
Absolutely.
well, damn it, you just bought your Christmas gift. Okay.
Yeah.
But
if I
for
want it
me,
bad enough, I'll be done bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she takes time and she listens to like small little things that I'll say, well, you know, I need to get this. And boom, I'll have it. And I'm like, oh, she does really good. But that's not my love language. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
But that's not.
What's your love language?
I like quality time and physical.
Okay.
And I think
Okay.
when people, for men, I think men hear physical touch and they automatically attach it to sex.
No, women probably think that's what men are
That's
saying.
what men are
that's
saying,
the
yeah.
one. Uh-huh.
But also,
That's
there's a
the
lot of men that be like, I want physical touch. I just want sex. That's not the same.
No.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. That's
it's not the
different.
same
Yeah.
at all.
Mm-mm.
To me, it's an intimacy thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Being close to someone.
Yes.
You know?
Mhm.
Yeah. I need to be that annoying dude
Yeah.
that's laid up on you on the
Yeah.
couch, holding hands. I want to cuddle. I like that.
Absolutely.
I need that. If I don't get that, yo,
So
I
You don't
gotta-
feel love.
I don't
You
feel love. Yeah.
love me. Come cuddle with me.
Right.
Yes,
come on.
that's me.
I
That
want
is
to spoon.
me.
You want to be the big spoon or the little spoon?
You know, I just want to be a spoon. I don't care
It don't
which
matter.
one it is.
Just a
It don't
spoon.
matter.
I love it. I love it.
I just want to be a spoon. I don't need to be big, small. Whatever you need me to be to get what I need, I'll
That's
be
dope.
that.
Absolutely.
So, and that's hard for her because that's the lowest thing on her list.
Oh.
She's more of
Really?
an acts of service thing and quality time.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
for her. So it's what's hard and what we really had to work on in our marriage is being able to understand that you have to give love in a way that you don't receive it. And that makes it
Mm.
difficult
Mm.
because
That makes sense though.
because
Yeah.
if I know
Right.
I like to
That's
feel
a
this
bump
way,
right there.
I know.
yeah. So it's
So you gotta do
hard.
Yes,
something
sir.
outside of your norm to
Yeah,
please
to-
that
yeah,
other
if
person.
you
And
know
that's
that's what
what
they
it's
want.
about when you're married.
Yes,
I can't just love you on my level of loving you.
Yeah.
I have to love you
On
how
your
you
level.
need
Want to be loved.
Yes.
Need to be. Yeah.
and if you don't understand that, that's when you go in that circle of,
Mm.
well, I'm doing everything. The person's like, well, you ain't doing what I want.
There you
Uh-huh.
go.
Oh, I didn't.
So-
ask
There
to
you
do.
go.
Yeah, that's when you get.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
the famous. I didn't ask you for none of that. I
I
said I need X, Y, and Z. You
Yeah.
came in here with A, B, C, and D.
Mhm.
I don't need that.
Yeah.
And that took like we were married early, like 24 and 25.
Okay,
So
here we go.
yes, we were
Okay.
young. So that was an early battle. And that's why like I love that people look at us and say, oh man, y'all look happy. I love what y'all are doing.
Mhm.
I love that. But then it's like, it took a long time
They
to
don't
get there.
understand what it
Yeah.
takes
Yeah.
to get
The
there. Yeah.
beginning years were tough just on trying to grow up. You
Yeah.
know, you're not
Growing
even
up
30
together.
yet. Yeah,
Right,
growing up
right.
together with the
Mhm.
kids, trying to, get the blended family together.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, it's like, okay, I need this, but you're trying to love me how the way you feel it, but I'm not feeling it because I don't feel it that way.
Right.
And that to do that, like you said, I'm trying to give you something outside of my norm.
Yeah.
That takes
Oh,
maturity.
it does.
Yeah,
Woo.
It
And
does.
yes.
Because you may not feel like coming over there and doing whatever she wants to
Uh-huh.
spend time with, or if she wants
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
It's gonna take a
Yeah.
lot for you to just go over there and sit and just do what she wants to do. But you have to do that.
You have to do that.
And-
Yes.
Do you think because I think this could play a part in it, and maybe it doesn't,
Mhm.
because to me, or just on the outside looking in, y'all signs are so transparent and kind of like give it to you straight.
Oh,
that it's
helps a lot.
easier
It's
to,
easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
And that's where I had to say, like, I think you mentioned it, like, well, how do you not get offended by some things?
Mhm.
It's because I have to understand that she doesn't feel love the way I do, so I can't. If she's like she's not big on the physical touch, so like if she needs her time to like decompress,
Mhm.
like the way I relax
get
is
rid of
I
that,
want to be
yeah.
hugged and cuddled. That's how I relax. We can watch TV.
Mhm.
Right.
If she wants to come down, she needs her own space.
Yeah.
And I have to not take that personally as an attack
Yes.
on me.
Mhm.
Right.
And that took a long time for me to do.
Yeah.
See, I'm like that too. I need my
Mhm.
time
Yeah.
to
Please
like
give me a
unplug
moment.
it. Right.
Yes. And you know what? I had to be okay with that.
Carlos,
Yeah.
Wait.
I
love you, but
Yes.
No, seriously.
Before you clap your ass down next to me, hold on. Hold on. I
Yes.
just clocked out. Okay. Let me sit down and breathe.
Absolutely.
And you know what? That would in the beginning, honestly, that would bother me. I would be
Mm.
like, well, damn,
Okay.
we
Because you took
together.
it personal.
I took it personal. I was like, we together, you need to. This should, if you want to be with somebody,
Yeah.
you should be okay with them touching you. So if I want to lay
Ooh.
under you, you should be okay with it.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I'm not okay with it. I'm like, well, you gotta be. That's not
Oh,
fair
yeah.
to her to
Mhm.
be like always under somebody
Mhm.
when because I would tell her like, yo, I relax like this, and she's like,
Yeah.
well, I don't relax like this, and I'm like, well, I don't know what you gonna do.
Right.
But that's big of you as a Black male today to know,
Mhm.
okay, you know what,
Yes.
it's me. Let me go ahead and
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
because
and
most
understand.
people would,
No.
yeah. I
you're
really
right.
had to
Yeah.
work on that because it really is a big.
Mhm.
Like I think when I was like 90% on this side,
Mhm.
so
Wow.
I
Wow.
needed that.
That's big.
Mhm.
But just because I need it, that doesn't mean that she does.
Yeah,
and I have to
absolutely.
respect her space and
Right.
how she wants to relax. Like that's a big thing. How somebody chooses to have their free time,
Yes.
and you
Yeah,
come and
that's
throw
big.
that off,
Mhm.
like it's annoying.
Yeah, it is
It's
very
annoying, no
Mhm.
matter what it is. So I really had to get big on that and be like, you know what?
boundaries.
Yes,
Yeah.
boundaries. You
Mhm.
know, and she'll tell me like, "Yo, not right now," and I'll be like,
Yeah.
"You know what? Bet I'm gonna go play the video game, or I'm gonna go do
Yeah.
something with the kids." So I had to really learn that.
Hey,
Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough thing for us, for sure.
I feel like too when both people get, or any relationship, friendship,
Mhm.
marriage, whatever, like when both people are able to get what they need, then it makes
Mhm.
both people get what they need. If that makes sense.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It
Marriage
just
is an
becomes an
act of
easy
service.
flow
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
right? It
yeah.
is.
Mhm.
Marriage is a service business,
Yes.
and people look at it as uh, where you always have to get something from it.
Mm.
And if all you're waiting on is to
Like, get,
receive
yeah.
and get,
Mhm.
it's not going to
It's
work.
not gonna work.
Right.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
only want to
yeah.
give things when they feel good.
Mhm.
So if I keep you happy, then you'll keep me happy, and as long as that
And it shouldn't be
flows,
like that.
it's good.
It
Right.
should be like, I'm going to give you something, and regardless if at this moment, at this spot, I get anything back, I still want to be able just to give
Yes,
myself
definitely.
to you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Teach us something.
All right. Hey, I know, right?
Hey,
Marriage counselor.
Yes, right.
Like I said, I tell people all the time.
Well,
I
add that
always
to your list.
It's a great thing, but it just takes work. And I tell people, do what works for you. Everything don't work for everybody. It just however y'all need to communicate. As long as both people are being poured into, that's all that matters.
And you have to be willing.
That's the big thing.
You
Right.
have to be willing.
Yeah.
So moving forward, question to you, Aquarius.
No.
So how with you growing out of your emotional state,
Mhm.
moving forward, dating, how does it look?
Just being open. I would say that's the biggest thing. Yeah. Just being open, and because my patience, especially after I got my divorce, it's short, and I'm an only child too.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
that just because now I've been like for what,
Living
4
your life
years?
for a
Yeah,
minute.
for a minute. So I'm like, do what?
Oh, y'all gotta
My
share
pa-
this
right.
with you?
I need to start with a dog.
Right. For a relationship.
Nah, let's
right.
get a fish first.
Yeah, get a
Let's
fish.
get a fish,
Then a dog,
Yeah.
and then let's work our way up. Let's get a fish,
Hamster.
a dog,
Yeah, I have
then
then a dog.
do a couple days.
Right.
Then we
Yeah.
get a
Yeah.
significant.
I agree.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I mean, things are good now, but I feel like it's just being open, being open,
Yeah.
and I don't want to say judge. I don't think I'm a judgmental person, but just
I
like
don't think so.
not judgmental to the other person's way of doing things.
Doing things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Like
you are
respecting
open
that.
to dating and finding a relationship. Now, if you do find one, would you be open to getting remarried
Big question.
and sharing your space like
Because
that?
the women need to know that, because they don't want to waste their time either. I got y'all ladies. They don't want to waste their time. So
I would say
Really?
my answer would have been no. It would have. Well, I'll say this. It would have been a hard no.
A hard no.
Now
About
it's
the
moving
first
to
3 years. So now it's like, okay, well, whatever happens, happens. So that's kind of that's the
Okay.
mindset I'm in now.
Well, that's
So,
good.
so if you got with a woman that was like, "Hey, I like where we're at. I just don't want to be married again, but we could live together," would that be something you would go
That's
for?
still something big too.
Maybe it depends on if I was feeling that at that moment. I mean, I wouldn't say no, just flat out, but it couldn't be like, "Are we together 6 months and we move?" No,
Over time,
no,
evolving into
Yeah,
a
yeah.
meaningful relationship.
But if we've been together
and then-
for a few years or whatever, and then because there are some women out there too that don't want to get married.
Yeah,
there
so,
are.
yeah.
I think that's
If-
coming more
yeah.
popular. People aren't
yeah,
trying to do that or trying to be that committed.
Right.
And I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm married, but you know me and Britt, we tell
Yeah,
people
yeah,
all the time.
right.
We're married. We tell people all the time, "Yo, you don't have to do this. It works for us." And honestly, Brittany never wanted to be married.
Oh, that's right.
Britt never wanted to be married or have kids. Now we got 5. So, like you see, kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good though. I'm glad you're open to that,
So
man. Just sharing your space
a little bit more.
Yeah,
I'm growing. I'm growing.
We're working on. I'm working on.
So
I'm growing. Oh, okay. So, also before we get ready to close out, I have so there's a game that I'm doing with all of the I was about to say contestants. Y'all about to be contestants on the game. Right. With all of the guests on the show. But before that, make sure y'all catch the drip. Basically just means watch the show. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's when these shows are going to air. So make sure y'all check it out.
Man.
Oh, thank you.
So proud of you.
Yes.
Thank you. And thank y'all again for being my first guest on here. I appreciate it. So this game that we're about to play is called, it's not that bad, I promise. It's called Dead in the Water.
Oh, no.
So this is the rule. So it's basically like a this or that. So I'm going to ask you a series of rapid fire questions.
Ooh. All right, let's go.
And it's either this or that.
Okay.
So the one that you give me is the one that you don't want. That's the one that you would throw in the water.
Okay.
Oh, easy.
All right.
Who's
So
going
Scott,
first?
I'm going to Skylar first. All right.
All right. No pressure. No pressure.
All right. So ice cold or burning hot?
Burning hot.
Okay. Good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Okay,
You know it.
Running or sprinting?
Sprinting.
Okay. Sugarcoat or raw honesty?
Sugarcoat.
Okay. This one is food related. All right. So when it comes to wings,
Drums all day.
okay, that's what I was gonna say. Flats or drums.
Really?
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna throw away the flats. I
Oh,
love
okay.
drums.
So okay, you throw away the
Yeah,
flats.
throw away the flats.
Okay, throw away the flats. All right.
Flats are useless wings, people. Flats
All right.
Are
are
you kidding? I
trash.
love flats.
You gotta take
You
the
do?
bone
Yes.
out. It's too much work.
I like flats.
You can dunk a drum and bite.
Right.
Boom.
Flats.
All right. So Keshia, your turn.
Okay. So I'm throwing away the one I don't want.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. So night on the town or night in?
Night on town.
Okay. All right. Tall, dark, and handsome or rich with good credit?
Wait a minute. Let me.
No, it's quick. No, it's quick.
Yeah, the first
Okay,
thing coming
read it
in.
again.
Tall, dark, and handsome or rich with good credit?
Who you throwing in the ocean?
Who you throwing away?
Tall, dark, and handsome.
No. Okay.
She about her
Well,
money.
Dave, that's right.
You saw
I
what
have
the
a
Libras
child.
are.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, I
You need
understand.
that.
Hey, I
got
get
you.
it. I get it. Okay, when it comes to grits, sugar or salt?
Throw away the salt.
Oh,
Give me sugar.
no.
Sugar.
Stop the
Salty
tape.
grits.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Wait. We gotta specify. Are we doing breakfast grits or like brunch dinner grits?
Either
Any
one
grits?
for me.
No, breakfast grits you
Sugar.
put sugar.
What?
Yes. And then if I'm doing brunch, then
Sugar,
You throw
baby.
some
It's
salt.
sugar.
Oh.
Sugar.
it
goes
depends.
in grits.
There's breakfast grits, okay? Breakfast grits, you just
You
need
put-
butter and sugar.
I
I'm
put
questioning
butter
y'all.
and sugar
Oh
and
my
I
god.
never
Okay.
put salt and grits. I don't know why.
We're
you
never
do
gonna be
that.
allowed on the show again.
Ever.
Sugar, I
Sorry.
just knew you were gonna say
Sugar,
salt. Something in my spirit.
I
she
did.
gonna
I
say
said throw
salt.
the salt away.
Well, true. Yeah. I mean, you should have kept salt
No.
and threw away sugar.
But you put salt in your dinner grits. Like I do shrimp and grits.
Oh,
I would
yeah,
do
yeah,
some salt
yeah.
and pepper. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
No,
it's breakfast
seasoned
grits,
shrimp,
Breakfast
but I
grits,
ain't
really?
no.
breakfast, your
Yeah.
granny had never put all the grits, the sausage and egg. You put all that mixed
But
with
yeah,
sugar.
that's why you put the salt. Yeah, you get the extra salt from the
Mm,
sausage.
Next question.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. We got one more.
Oh.
All right.
Right.
Summer or winter?
Throw away winter. Oh, I
Mm.
love summer.
Really?
Burn, baby. Burn.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
give me 100
okay. Even
degrees
Texas
weather.
summer?
Yes.
Oh,
Born and
ooh.
raised in it. Love it. Love the
Oh,
heat.
Lord.
Mhm,
Nah, throw
absolutely.
away that summer in the garbage.
No.
It's too
I can
hot.
always warm up.
Right.
I can't cool down.
Yes, you can.
I can be
Take them
butt
layers
naked
off.
outside and
Yes,
still
Take
be
them
hot.
layers
Exactly. That's
off
what I
and
was
you're
saying,
good.
too.
In
Yep.
the summer, the winter, you cannot get warm. I don't care how many layers you got on.
You can do it.
You
Yes, you
cannot.
can.
You
Promise,
cannot.
you can.
They got
You
weighted
can put
blankets
outside-
for
Right,
this.
exactly.
But
Heated
who want to do all
blankets.
that? Nah. Mm-mm.
All right. So we're getting ready to close out again the Water Bear podcast. Oh, one thing that I forgot to do, I meant to do this at the beginning of the show, but every show I will be sharing a famous Aquarian. So maybe you know this person is an Aquarius, or maybe you don't, but Michael Jordan. He's
Really?
an Aquarius. Yes, he is.
Really?
He is an Aquarius. Yep.
Humanitarian and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's an
Cool.
Aquarius.
See,
Right.
rich in
Rich.
the future.
Hey, all right. Hey, I hope that rub off.
I didn't know that.
I'll take
Cool.
that. But yeah,
Cool.
yeah, he is.
All right.
All right. So again, thanks everyone for watching, and thanks again to Keshia and Skylar for making this episode great.
Absolutely.
And continue to tune in. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.